Hi, welcome to day 14. Today we are going to work with the same practice. Again, we're going to start with mindful breathing. We're going to work into a twist. Then we're going to explore the spine with cat-cow, moving into downward dog, and then coming up, doing a balancing pose, coming into the tree. Then we did warrior one, and now we add a pose. So we're going to add an additional pose. You'll have to wait and see what that is. But let's begin now, knowing that our practice will be led by your breath, and just really be mindful of what is appropriate for you today. Okay, so come on to a standing position. We're gonna feel our feet on the floor. Take one hand, let's take both hands to upper chest. And notice the feeling of the breath moving towards your hands and away from your hands. Allow some attention to rest on this feeling of the hands on the upper chest, like a kindness that comes through the hands. A gentle attention to your breathing. A kind of friendliness, gentleness towards yourself. You might continue with your hands exactly where they are. If you feel like it's fatiguing the shoulders, arms can come down by your sides. But you're just going to watch the breath move into your body and out of your body. You're going to watch with a kind of gratitude that this is happening all the time without you being the direct doer of it. The breath moves in and the breath moves out. Your heart is beating. Every beat of your heart, you're not telling your heart to beat. You're not directly doing it. So direct a gentle attention towards the breath, towards your miraculous body. Notice the effects of the breath in the body, a kind of expansiveness in the inhalation. An opportunity to rest the face and the base of the skull and the shoulders. Just neutralize the angle of the rib cage if you tend to stick the front ribs out. Just draw them back. You feel that the upper body is supported by the body below. And that the mind doesn't have to be the boss of your attention. That as the watcher, you can be aware of the thoughts and direct your attention, place your attention where you want it. Right now in the breath, moving into your body, out of your body, as a kind of bowing down or act of reverence for this incredible thing that's happening all the time. You're not doing it. Your breath moves in and your breath moves out. Your heart beats. We'll take a full breath here. And exhale, you can lower your arms if they're not already lowered. You could open your eyes, allow yourself to adjust to your environment, space in front of you, around you. You can inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, let the arms come down. Kind of pulling some more length in the spine. Kind of openness or broadness across the front of the chest. And the arms can lower. I'm going to come down onto my knees. I'm going to take my one leg out in front. I'm coming into a high lunge. And I'm sinking into my front foot. I'm pushing into the top of my back foot. If flattening out the back of the foot to the floor bothers your ankle, like you're sort of naturally kind of up like that with a back ankle, then you might decide you want to curl your toes under instead. If you need to take weight off that weight-bearing knee, pushing into the top of the foot can do that. It can also activate the front of that thigh. You could also curl the toes under. That might take enough weight off. Maybe still there's not enough weight. You need cushioning under there. You could stick a towel or something like that, something with cushioning. Or maybe you just lift all the way up. I'm going to show it down on the knee with a flat foot, but you modify in a way that's appropriate. Arms come out, full breath in. We're going to do a high twist. We're just going to take our hand to the outer forward leg. We're going to reach our other arm back. If this bothered this shoulder, the hand could be low and you turn the chest. Can you pay attention to the balance of the left and right side of the body? Can you pay attention to what's happening with the pelvic structure? You could be sort of sailing the bum back and sticking the chest out. You're just going to find a place where shoulders are above hips, pelvic structure is fairly neutral, and you're turning the rib cage around a pretty stable pelvic structure. You're not dragging yourself around. Let's take a full breath here. Already taken a few already. And let's take this back. And then come back with one leg and forward with the other. Arms come out to the side. I'm going to inhale and just pull a bit more length. And exhale and move into a twist. Inhale and lengthen. And we exhale, find a bit more. I'm really going to pay attention to right and left side of the body. Is it even? Can I exhale, maybe find a bit more of a twist? Am I listening to my shoulder? Is it okay that the arm is reaching back? Move the neck and the head. Can you just follow what's happening below? You need to keep it in a more neutral position, you could. We're going to take a full breath here. I'm going to come right back to the center. I'm going to take my hands to the floor. I'm coming onto all fours, pushing the floor away, lengthening the spine, full breath in. I'm going to exhale, tuck the tail under, tuck the chin. I'm going to gaze back between the space between my legs. I'm going to inhale and lift the tail, drop the belly, tug the hands toward the knees, open the chest, lift the head. Exhale, move back. Inhale. Find that full breath. Belly expands, side ribs, upper chest. And exhale, move into the back body. Inhale and explore the front of your body. Exhale, find the back of the body. And back to a neutral place. Curling the toes under. Downward dog if you're moving here. Otherwise, you could stay in tabletop. Let's walk the feet in, part way. And I'll roll this up. Allow myself to adjust. Opening the eyes. I'm going to come into my balancing pose. Weight into one foot, other leg lifts. Maybe it stays low, maybe it lifts a little higher. Maybe the arms stay low, maybe they lift higher. And then you take full breaths here. Let's take the hands down. We're going to switch legs. One foot to the floor. Other foot lifts. And you place the foot where you want to work. And the arms maybe rise. And you take some full breaths here. And the hands are going to lower. And so will the foot. And you recognize the transfer of weight to both feet. Feel both soles of the feet on the floor. We're going to step one foot forward. And the other foot is back on an angle. I'm going to square the hips, pushing out the back foot, sinking into the front heel. Inhale and rise up. Take some full breaths and just explore this opportunity to expand your belly, side ribs, and upper chest. And maybe on that exhalation, you find a little depth in the shape. You could inhale and explore the breath. Find that foundation of the feet on the floor. Exhale, maybe sinking. One more breath. Really lively with the feet. Engage legs. You have this strong foundation. You're lifting up and up and up. Exhaling, coming to the center. Let's just move the feet around. We're going to find shape. Same shape, other way. Inhale. If toes are curling up off the floor, find space between the toes. I like to also find space between my fingers. Makes me feel awake and alive and energized. And then I fill my body up, expanding the belly and the side ribs and the upper chest. Find some depth. Maybe one more breath here. Take this and move it forward. That's where we left off last time. Now we're going to move into a warrior two. Taking my feet maybe a little wider. I'm spreading my arms apart. The feet can be slightly different orientation, but you notice what feels stable for you. Maybe that front heel is lined up at the instep of the back foot. This bent knee leg, that knee is head in the direction of the foot, not inward. And the pelvic structure, if it's trying to shine towards this back leg, we're going to let it shine down towards the floor instead. And we're going to find this lifting up into the back waist and this spreading out, hands to hand, foot to foot. And an exhalation that maybe you find a bit of depth in this shape. And you inhale and you explore the expansiveness. And you exhale, maybe you find the depth. I like to keep palms turned up. Some lineages show it with palms down. But explore this open chest. And then you find maybe depth in the shape. Let's inhale. We're going to pull it to the center. We're going to change the direction of the feet. We're going to take another full breath here. Exhale and explore this. Reach foot to foot, hand to hand. Lift up out of your back waist. Pull up towards the top of your head. You're awake, alive, energized. Exhale, relax your face, base the skull, shoulders sink, hips maybe lower. Inhale and explore this opportunity to fill the trunk. Exhale, find a bit of depth. One more breath here. Let's pull it all together. And we'll walk our feet in. And we'll let the arms hang down. And maybe the eyes close. We find a place that we're exploring the full soles of the feet. Lower body is the foundation that we can reach away from with the upper body, pulling the crown tall or high towards the ceiling. Exhaling, relaxing the face, base of the skull, shoulders, away from the ears. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for being here.